Team World needed that match, and de Minaur delivers.
Unbelievable tennis, really unbelievable level.
Drop shots were certainly crucial.
The drop shot, you can argue, is the most important part of the playing there that McEnroe threw at him. I think it was 4-3 in the second set when McEnroe told him to use it on 30 love points.
Well, at the beginning of the match, you said it was a must-win. It's hard to play with that kind of pressure, but de Minaur, he was able to get through it.
He delivered, especially after that first set, that drop-off of energy in the crowd and the bench kind of leaving. It was really impressive how he collected himself and fought. I mean, he really fought well.
And he's taken a page out of Rafa Nadal, cleaning up so beautifully.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, now, in just a few minutes, they'll bring on the doubles match. Match that we've been waiting for since Roger came out with his announcement last week, and de Minaur knows that he did all that he could to keep Team World in this Laver Cup. Going down 3-love would have been so difficult.
Alex, many congratulations. You're making your debut here at the Laver Cup. How does that feel to get your and your team's first point today?
I mean, it's amazing, and I mean, the atmosphere out here is just second to none. So even though you guys were for Team Europe, I appreciate it. Look, I just wanted to do anything I could to get a win for my team. That's all I try to do, and you know, I managed to find a way out there today.
It's the second time you've played Andy Murray. It's the second time you've beat him. What was the tactic tonight?
I don't know if there was much tactic out there. It was more of a battle, be ready for, you know, however long it took. And yeah, Andy's a hell of a competitor, a hell of a player. He's done so much for the sport. So, you know, we're just grateful to have him around. So.
And finally, you did have, but they've left you now, you did have a legend of the sport, John McEnroe. You had your team behind you. Does that give you more motivation, or does that give you added pressure?
A bit of both, but, you know, that's the beauty of team competitions. You get your highest wins and your lowest lows. So, you know, I was able to get a win for Team World, and hopefully we can get another one in the doubles today.
You were doing so well. But
your lowest low. So, you know, I was able to get a win for Team World, and hopefully we can get another one in the doubles today. I'm going to have my popcorn out there on the bench, so hopefully you guys enjoy the show. It's going to be a great match, and let's make it an unbelievable atmosphere for Rog one last time.
Absolutely, well said. One last time, congratulations, Alex de Minaur.
Tim Henman with the interview there. That was pretty funny when de Minaur said, hopefully we can get a win in the doubles, and O2 Arena starts booing him. Well, anyway, here's the order of play. We've got 3 matches down. Team Europe got off to a fast start with Ruud and Tsitsipas, and the must-win for de Minaur. He delivers, and now the match we've been waiting for days. They've been backstage now again warming up. We're going to talk about the match with Martina and Riley Opelka, and then we'll be back for the call. Stay with us. This will be memorable.
When you have auto glass damage, let Safelite come to you. My customer enjoys time with her family. So when her windshield got a crack, she scheduled with Safelite in just a few clicks. We came to her house, replaced the windshield, and installed new wipers. That's service on her time.
The emotions you feel, the pressure, and now this doubles match, the one we've been looking forward to since Roger Federer announced last week that the Laver Cup would be his last ATP Tour event. And we all figured he'd probably want to play with Rafa Nadal, somebody he's been so closely connected to, both on and off the court. Pam Shriver, Riley Opelka, we enjoyed calling that match, joined by Martina Navratilova. I mean,
I'm very short, and I'm standing on a box, and Riley's still up there. But anyhow, here we are. So happy to be here.
It's such an emotional day, and I know when you played your last match, it was also doubles.
Yes, well, it was mixed doubles with Bob Bryan at the U.S. Open in 2006, and I picked a really good partner.
Well, and that's key. And we have Federer, who's picked Rafa Nadal to play his last match. Did you expect anything different?
I honestly thought it would probably come at Wimbledon. I didn't expect a doubles match with Rafa. It was a surprise to me, and I think the rest of the tennis world, but I guess it's super fitting, the best rivalry in men's tennis.
Well, meanwhile, 3 matches ago, it feels like 2 days ago, given all the drama that we've seen, we had Ruud take to the court when he faced Jack Sock, who's going to be playing next up in the doubles. And Martina, this is a match where, Jack Sock, we kind of wonder what's his singles going to be like.
Well, he hasn't played enough, and this court is so slow that his forehand, which is such a weapon on this court, it just slows down too much, and he couldn't find the openings against Ruud, even though he was winning.
And Riley, why has Ruud become such a tough player on a hard court?
He's improved so much. His serve is underrated. He holds serve as much as anyone, and he's got one of the best forehands in the world. Translates on every surface.
Of course, pressure on Sock to come back to try and win this second set, force the match tiebreak, which is why you see all that emotion. Martina, you like this format?
I love it. I was wondering if we might see professional tournaments ending in the match tiebreak in the third set. It just kind of lets you let it all hang out, and I think the crowd loves it as well. And they got their money's worth in this match. Oh, and Jack misses the easiest ball of the rally.
That was a tough part of the tiebreak for Jack.
Key moment there.
So that put Team Europe up 1-0. And then the second match, Tsitsipas and Schwartzman. Schwartzman's been such a tough out. I think we thought this was going to be a much more competitive match.
Well, 2 things. The court's really slow, so whatever Schwartzman can hit hard, it doesn't pay off for him that much. But most of all, the bounce is really high. And with Tsitsipas topspin, the ball is just too high for the strike zone for Schwartzman, and he just couldn't find any openings against Tsitsipas.
Yeah, I was quite surprised at the score. I mean, with Diego, it's always going to be a dogfight no matter what. But Tsitsipas has a little bit too much firepower for him. Holds serve a lot easier than Diego.
Yeah, Schwartzman probably plays his best tennis outside with the conditions, sun and wind. These indoors were just perfect for the big Greek.
I love that drop shot off and overhead. That you don't see very often.
No.
But there Stefano's showing his athletic ability there. Just making it look way too easy against Schwartzman, who is one of the toughest outs in the game.
No doubt.
No look backhand volley. Beautiful.
Okay, so with this match win, as we're at match point for Tsitsipas, this puts Europe up 2-0. And that is kind of what the pattern of the 5 years of the Laver Cup has been. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now, and new customers can bet $1 or $100 if you want to win. We've got the order of play coming up here. Ruud, Sock, we've gone through the first 3, waiting for that great doubles match. And I'll talk about the doubles match because who's going to be the favorite? If you download the app and you play for any one of $1,000 every day in DraftKings free-to-play pools, use the code POINT when you sign up. And when you imagine what the odds would be on such a match that's hard to predict, DraftKings has Federer and Nadal the favorite, probably because of all the intangibles, both to win the match and to sweep the match. Although Jack Sock's been one of the best doubles players the last 10 years, and Tiafoe coming off that great U.S. Open. I mean, really, your thoughts. We've had several days to think about this doubles match. What do you think?
Roger's got to be having so many butterflies going on because this is the end. You're kind of happy about it, but sad at the same time. Such a tremendous long career, and his life will never be the same after this. It's just a different situation, completely emotionally. And then to have this kind of a send-off with everybody, all the guys that really are massive in the sport, on the court with him. It's such a celebration. It'll be hard to actually get the racket out of the bag and play.
And Riley, while we were watching the last match, we saw everything from Roger Federer, from being on court coaching at the beginning to being back eating with Rafa and then stretching, and then he came back and forth. He looked nervous at times.
I'm sure. I mean, there's so much on the line. It's his event. It's history, and he knows everyone's there here to watch his match today. I mean, and it is a tough match still. You have Jack Sock, I think, is the best doubles player in the world. I think 3 of the 4 best doubles players in the world are going to be on the court today. I think the 4th one's going to be on the bench, meaning Andy Murray. So I think it's going to be off the charts level. It's just, I don't know who's going to ever. It's a hard one to predict.
Yeah, I'm not agreeing with the odds. I think Jack and Francis also has been playing some doubles. And that pace, that big forehand that Jack hits, is going to be hard for the guys to handle. And Roger, not having played for a year and a half almost, nerves and doubles, you don't get a rhythm. You don't got like play into you can hit like 3 balls in five games. So it's really hard to get into the rhythm of it, and you have a lot less space to hit into. So it'll be interesting how it works.
Fascinating practice match yesterday, O2 Arena, when Rafa and Roger had a practice match against Andy and Novak. But you're right, Martina, that's usually not quite enough to feel match tough in doubles. There's so many different formations. You've got 4 players on the court. It's a challenge. And we don't know how much tennis Roger has actually played the last few weeks.
I'll be interested if the Americans would feel guilty about beating Roger in his last match. I mean, you have to be thinking about that as well. There's different pressures for everybody, but of course, nobody feels more pressure than Roger Federer right now.
Totally. And knowing Johnny Mack, I mean, he's one of the most ruthless competitors you can imagine. He's been in their ears the last 3 days.
Federer and Rafael Nadal with Captain Bjorn Borg.
We heard incredible crowd reaction when Murray was playing his singles match. What in the world is it going to be like for this doubles match?
You know, these days we get a lot of standing ovations from the courtside seats and from the bench, of course. And I think in this match we're going to get a lot of standing ovations from the whole arena, which would be amazing.
Look, Team Europe bench, they were already giving a standing ovation to both Roger and Rafa.
Wow.
As he checks his racket. Does he have the right one?
I think so.
Maybe not. Meanwhile, the signs, the love, everybody in the stands is going to be cheering for Roger to play a great match. Stay healthy. Can't wait.
When safe drivers save for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a big deal.
Did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance with USAA Safe Pilot. Get a quote today.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places in the U.S.
Thanks to Avalara, we can calculate cell stuff.
send-off for Roger Federer, and plenty of signs. There'll be so much support in this O2 arena for these two.
You know, Roger has been appreciated over the years, but still you get the appreciation keeps growing the older you get, to the point where, you know, you hit a great shot when you're in your 20s, so like clapping. Then hit a normal shot now, they're all gonna go nuts because it's a cumulative appreciation. It's not just for that particular shot, but for the body of work.
And Riley, when you think about it, Frances Tiafoe was not yet born when Roger Federer first had an ATP Tour ranking. What do you think it means to the youngest one on the court, Frances?
Yeah, I mean, what a cool situation. Like you said, it's hard. It's hard to deal with. You're playing a legend, everyone's idol, and it's his last match. It's hard to want to beat that guy. He's so great.
And Tiafoe has the honor of warming up with Roger. Jack Sock is hitting with Rafa on the other side, and they played 5 years ago. The only other match they played was Laver Cup 2017. They won it in a match tiebreak. Actually, Jack Sock was playing alongside Sam Querrey.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Are they going to sit down at all for this match?
They'll be getting quite a workout. I think it's after every point that Nadal, Federer win, they'll be standing up. But I was cracking up when you were talking about Frances Tiafoe warming up with Roger. Imagine that you're nervous about the warm-up in doubles. Like, that never happens, but only because of who you're playing against. But then how many times do you get to play, you know, be on the same court with Roger Federer?
And this will be the last time. What an honor for Sock and Tiafoe.
Totally.
The longest single surface winning streak in the Open era. From Spain, please welcome Davis Cup champion and Olympic gold medalist.
In 30 seconds.
Archer umpire here from Sweden, Mohamed Layani.
Mohamed Layani, who was in charge of the 70-68 in the fifth Isner-Mahut match, will be in charge of Roger Federer's last ATP Tour match.
So did they draw that name out of a hat, or were the umpires like bidding for it in an auction?
There was some politics. I think there was some politics going on. There's Roger's parents. Lynette from South Africa, which is one of the reasons why Roger's, so much of his philanthropic effort has been to the country of South Africa.
At one set all, a 10-point match tiebreak will decide the match. Team Europe won the toss.
We saw during the singles match, Severin Luthi, Mary Jo Fernandez's husband, Tony Godsick, has been Roger's agent and business partner for so long, and it was her son Nico that played Junior Wimbledon when Roger was there to celebrate the 100th center court roof celebration, and he actually watched Nico from the Royal Box balcony. Zverev here, probably the most fun he's had since his injury at Roland Garros.
Yeah, I hope he could recover from that. That was nasty. It's been out since June, and who knows when he can come back.
Roger said, like always.
Cold hand. Shit. Come on. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Looking forward to it, guys. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Enjoy.
Hear Andy Murray say, enjoy it.
And another point of pressure for Rafa Nadal here. He's got to definitely hold his end as you see Rod Laver there on the right, the legend. And Rafa serving first. Roger saying, no, after you.
And first set. Rafael Nadal to serve. Representing Team Europe. Play. Team work, change the court. If center service
What do you think,
line,
Riley?
the ball is calling.
That's a 50-50.
I think it just missed.
I think it just missed as well.
And a lot of slice on it.
It just missed.
Ball is
Good
overturned. Love 15. Net first service.
I'm telling you, Rafa's nervous, and his toss has been getting lower. At the US Open, I already noticed the difference in the height, and Hawkeye backed it up, and he's like, ah.
Well, we know one thing that can help break some of the nerves is some laughter and some smiles.
You are very good at that with me.
Thank you.
There's your first standing ovation. That was a heck of a volley.
The first shot he's hit in competition since losing to Hurkacz 15 months ago.
Exactly. Not a bad shot at all. Solid as a
15
rock.
all.
Any idea how much strength it takes to hit it that way? Not bad for two singles players who have won a few medals in doubles.
In fact, Rafa's won 11 total doubles titles, including
30.
an Olympic gold.
But no majors, right?
No majors.
Neither one has won a major because they just haven't played. At Olympics, they're going for the medals, and also it's only 2 out of 3 sets. But they both can definitely volley. Would you say, Riley, these two guys are two of the best volleyers in the game, Rafa and Roger?
No doubt,
Right?
yeah. And Sock as well. I think these are the 3 best
14,
dubs players in the world
15.
on the men's side, and part of it, Rafa and Sock's forehand just makes it so difficult to volley off of.
Yep.
Good recovery after the double fault.
Rafa breathing a sigh of relief.
How you like it, my advice?
First game.
Slower next time. He spared me on that one. He knew it wasn't my fault.
Really, the bench can just help keep you relaxed.
They're trying.
The only time I've ever been like scared on a tennis court in my life is playing Jack Sock in doubles. When he has a mid-court forehand, it's scary. I mean, we saw last week he hit Salisbury in the head with a 110-mile-per-hour forehand. It's a really crazy shot.
Hit 110 mile an hour. Wow.
On the forehead of
On
Salisbury.
the forehead, that's concussion time.
Yeah.
Thank God it's a tennis ball, not a hockey puck.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like when Federer thought about who he could face, Sock's forehand's got to be the most intimidating shot on Team World.
No doubt about it. Was Roger pretending he was Jack Sock?
Martina, what time frame was it when the righty-lefty combo started taking the backhand side each?
I think after these rackets came into play and the strengths where it's easier to come over the ball so you can still hit a backhand return cross court. With a wooden racket, it was really tricky to get the ball cross court off the backhand side.
Gotcha.
So now I would have a much easier time going cross court from the deuce court when before it was just really too tricky. I had to lob.
15.
Yeah.
So it was a lot easier to hit the outside forehand.
Interesting, 5 years ago when these two played their only other doubles match, they played the opposite sides of the court. Roger playing the ad side, whereas 5 years ago he played the deuce side, and the lefty Nadal played the ad.
Oh, he missed it.
And look how upset Rafa is.
Well, he had a sitter there as Jack hit a really very dicey backhand volley in the first shot. And Nadal was on top of the net, overcooked it.
Game, team, work.
Solid hold from Tiafoe, one apiece. We'll see the Federer serve for the first time.
One. Game over. Roger Federer to serve. Love 15.
Novak doesn't want to look.
I think it's really nice to see those three together, you know, and obviously cheering for each other.
$15 all.
Defensive shot there from Rafa, but I think Roger will finally settle in after he holds here. Then he can like kind of breathe out and feel like he's in the match. It's really not until you hold your first service game that you feel more settled.
30-15.
Great volley.
That was a heck of a defensive shot there.
There's not much that can go wrong with that service motion.
No, right?
Doesn't matter how much time you've been off.
So I tell people, if you want to learn how to serve, only watch Roger and Serena. You don't need to watch anybody else serve.
For sure.
You'll be good to go.
Yep.
What happened? Did it go underneath? Did it go underneath the net?
And team.
It went through the hole. It went under, yeah. It went under there, which is, they lost the point. It's 40-30.
Let's listen.
We don't have the replay. That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Let's see here.
It went through the net. There you
Yep.
go. That's the only way they could have had that spin on that ball. They could
Never
have
seen
done
that
that.
before.
I haven't either. Normally the net, you know, there's not a hole.
He might have meant it. If he meant it, we'll give it to him.
Johnny Mac.
He might have meant it.
Ladies and gentlemen, ball hit. That's what. Hit. Point to team.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Net for service.
serve.
Team Europe.
As you suggest, Martina, maybe a little more relaxed after holding his first service game. 2-1.
And Team Europe, 2 games to 1.
You know what beats next day shipping? Getting it the same day.
Very funny exchange after Roger was able to hold serve on the change of ends.
It wasn't meant to be, but wow.
I didn't see it at all.
Never happened. Us neither. But my eye was still good. I saw that it went through. Or it must have been. Look at this. It was funny. It was like, what's the rule? Wow.
Well, the rule should be the ball goes there, we lost the point. We lose the point, for sure.
Well, of course you lose the point. The net's supposed to be there. You can go around the net post, but not on the inside of it.
But how interesting, in Federer's last match, that something would happen that's probably never happened to him before.
Yeah, go figure.
High formation for the first serve, but not the second.
Oh! Yeah, they had a switch going. That's the one you were talking about, Riley.
It's scary. I mean, Rafa's going to be backing off the net now, and then that changes the geometry of the court. And he's got the acceleration of do angles, and
they might want to avoid that side.
You just cannot be that close to the net. But I thought they may play a switch to give Jack that inside-out forehand from the backhand side. But if I'm Nadal, I've got to give myself a little bit more time. Standing on top of the net when Jack Sock is hitting a forehand, you better duck.
Yeah.
It's the first time where we've seen Roger try and get that quick start. You can sort of see the effects of the knee surgeries.
Yeah.
Each player has held serve once, 2 apiece.
Game ball.
see them on the same side of the net after they have played against each other in so many major finals. It is truly a special way for Roger to play his last match.
I must say I'm jealous. I would have loved to send off when Chris retired to be able to do this together, play doubles together, and have had that opportunity.
Remember, her last match was actually with us in Fed Cup in Japan. That was her last match, not the US Open of '89.
I'm always amazed at how much better Jack Sock's backhand is in doubles, especially off the return, than it is in singles.
Why do you think that is?
I think he does, I don't know, I think his bigger court, you're not as focused on a target. He's maybe a little more relaxed, especially the backhand lob.
Wow, look how low Roger's getting.
Ouch.
Net for service.
Because the knee is good enough for that. Which knee is it? Do we know? I don't know.
I think both.
Both knees had surgeries.
Anyway, it was the scan that came back just after Wimbledon. They're getting their signals crossed up. Hang on, timeout.
Can you take the timeout, Africa?
I don't think we're going to hear a time violation right now. Can you imagine the booze?
Great body serve there from Rafa. Handcuffing Francis.
30.
In Maryland
15.
at JTCC, where Francis grew up, they're having a watch party just like they did when he beat Nadal and then Rublev and then played his semi against Alcaraz. All the kids are watching Francis play this match and watching Federer and Nadal.
Net 40, 15.
They both used their reflexes well on a couple of big sock forehands. The reflexes of Federer look sharp.
Let's go. Let's go.
When safe drivers save for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a big deal,
Did you get the ice?
even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto
Tour finals for so many years. O2 Arena, but it's special tonight. It's a treat that we'll never see again.
How funny is it to see 3 guys on the baseline, 1 at the net?
15 love.
Martine, so many people really enjoying this match, including the new #1 in the world.
Well, too bad that he's not here, but he's enjoying it anyway, and giving the king a nod. Francis is massaging that backhand volley. He's not sticking it, starting too high.
During the change of ends, we could hear the team talk to Rafa and Roger, and Rafa's one that suggested that they could go to Francis when Jack serves, and that Francis isn't close to the net. Francis is the only one not to have won a tour doubles title of these 4.
Yeah, it showed there. Easily fixable. But either way, Jack is the better volleyer, so regardless of where they stand, as far as the net is concerned, I think I'd be going to Francis a lot more.
Yep, for sure.
And also is where Johnny McEnroe can really help Francis's doubles position during this match.
Things happen a lot quicker in doubles, and you have to just be able to adjust to it. And again, neither Roger nor Rafa have played that many doubles the last 5 years. Of course, Roger hasn't played for a year and 3 months, so there's that. Wonder how much Rafa has been practicing since the Open.
Extra service.
Of course, he's on the court against Francis Tiafoe, who took him out at the U.S. Open. That was his first loss in the majors this year, after winning the first 2 and not able to play the semis of Wimbledon.
Teamwork, Jenny de Kool.
All right, if they're wrong, they lose the point.
It better be. Well, they would have lost the point anyway, so it's just as well. It looked out to me.
Yep, same here.
So return. Again, teamwork.
6 holds of serve.
No service break points yet.
3 games on.
John must be loving it.
With Peter Fleming, they were the best men's doubles team starting in the late 70s till about mid to late 80s.
There's the line. Give me 30 best doubles teams in the world. McEnroe plus 30.
Both Rafa and Roger played a lot of soccer before they single focused on tennis.
$15.
Is Roger hitting his spots even in doubles, mixing it up? More body serves than you see him playing when he plays singles, but hitting his spots, both serve, slice, hard.
Francis's forehand actually has a lot of RPMs as well.
I mean, 4 of the biggest forehands in the world here, and it's hard to find Sock's backhand even in singles. So when you only have half the court, it's impossible to find it.
And the court is so slow that in any volley that's not low and stuck, it's going to sit up, and both of these guys can run around and hit those forehands. Roger makes everything look easy, even that awkward shot.
He does.
Yeah, hitting an overhead off the first shot is not as simple as it looks.
And 40-30.
Does he go up the tee again, try and catch Sock leaning left? Or does he try and hit the backhand?
Body. Up wide.
They took Djokovic's advice and went right at Francis at net.
Thank you, Nature Made, for seeing that life is a little chaotic and creating new targeted blends to help. So when our sleep, stress, and immune health are thrown off, new Nature Made Well blends can help us find balance.
With United Healthcare, access to quality healthcare may be closer than you think. You'll find coverage solutions for virtually any budget, no matter where life takes you, with United Healthcare. So access to care may be closer than you think when you choose United Healthcare. Learn more at uhc.com.
Well, we've seen it all. Saw a guy just take off 20 shirts to get the crowd riled up. Fortunately, he had one left.
Fortunately, he's right.
Martina, you mentioned a while ago how much quicker things can be in doubles. And after this point, we're going to listen to the last change of ends.
Love 15.
It's unbelievable when you don't play doubles, how slow you are on the net.
You have two hands on the backhand wall.
Well, because I don't have time. I don't see anything.
It's great to hear from them on the change of ends.
I feel it. The new balls? With the new balls.
Yeah, I feel it.
Make a statement, make a statement. I have an amazing feeling.
He feels it as well. And you know this guy's from the US Open.
Roger there is talking about the guy that started to take about the fourth shirt off. They should take their show on the road.
He had to take off like 10 shirts.
It's interesting when you see Rafa and Roger, how long they've known each other, what they've been through together, like their humor and their everything just is gelling beautifully.
Yeah. Well, they both have such respect for each other, for what it takes to win, and for the sport. Neither one thinks they're bigger than the sport. And that respect and that appreciation and humility just shines through.
Well, Federer and Nadal talked about feeling the break. It didn't happen. 8 straight holds.
4 games home.
Just like that one. He does that when he hits a touch shot. He does this little thing with his fingers.
The most contagious smile in the world.
Isn't it though?
Special kid.
Move your iPad or whatever. Glare is crazy.
It's funny, we've not seen any break points on it, but it's a very slow court. A lot of, hardly anybody serving and coming in. Rafa's doing on the first serve, Roger too, but second serve, they're all staying back. But no break points yet.
I always think when you face a lefty-righty, you never quite get grooved on the returns.
Worked pretty well for us.
Yeah, didn't it? But when you have 2 righties, you just get more settled in.
Yeah, the spin goes the other way, and you have to keep adjusting.
$30-15.
Return of the match so far.
That was a great serve from Rafa, but Roger went a little early. You have to kind of follow the ball. Roger actually went, and that was the easier return for Jack to hit, but still a great shot. Yeah, it's too big hole there. No way Rafa can chase that one down as fast as he is.
Suddenly a pressure point. 30 love to 30 all.
Oof, that one got away.
Well, here we have it. After not seeing a break point from 30 love, 3 straight. The Team World, as Roger's dad is having a hard time looking.
And 30-40.
What a chain for.
As big as this arena is, Sock nearly chased it down.
Yeah.
Hughes.
He's also got some sneaky speed. Well, I think one of the fastest 40-yards on tour would probably be Sock, if I had to guess.
Who'd be the fastest?
Maybe Monfils.
Oh, right. Of course. 40 yards, yeah. And 10-yard sprint?
Riley.
What's that?
10-yard sprint.
10 yards. My 2 steps take 5 seconds,
I
unfortunately.
want to get going, but who do you think would be quickest, like literally for the 10 yards?
I would take one of the little guys.
Yeah,
Maybe
Schwartzman?
Schwartzman, even Demonar.
Alcaraz?
Alcaraz. I think he's one of the best athletes I've ever seen on a court.
No doubt. Nice
Roger, what a volley. Perfect
splits that.
From break point down, holding serve, 5-4. Pressure on Team World.
Great game, great game.
Some banks give you credit card rewards, but make you jump through hoops to use them. With Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount, anytime.
Energize and elevate your game at Tennis Express with the latest Adidas New York collection. Get trendy urban style with dynamic, high-performance material. Order today at tennisexpress.com.
Looks like you can start your day wanting an all-natural pregnancy and end it wanting an epidural. It's called being human. A human who takes care of their eyes, then stares at their phone till 1 a.m., who embraces self-care and believes beauty is worse than pain. So go ahead and do your 10-step skincare routine and make the 11th sun. Teach your kids that aging is beautiful while trying to prevent it. Because whether you want traditional medicine or alternative remedies, there's no wrong way to treat life at Rite Aid. Some days your body is a temple, and some days the temple wants sugar. You might relieve stress naturally on Monday and plan for it on Tuesday. Because being human isn't always so fries or salad. Sometimes it's both. So relax with essential oils or a glass of cab. Fall asleep with melatonin and wake up to caffeine. Because whether you want traditional medicine or alternative remedies, there's no wrong way to treat life at Rite Aid.
Time that moved well.
It's really the first time that Roger has moved at the net to intercept. It was good enough. Close enough to the net.
They're both gonna stay back now. Love 15.
Fifteen-all.
Almost a perfect return from Rafa.
Hey, Riley, how hard is it if you're Francis and you hardly play doubles to all of a sudden find yourself in this match?
I personally would find it very difficult. Francis is a little more relaxed than me and smiles. He's easier going. I think he'll probably do a better job than most, but I think it'd be brutal.
Ooh, that was for 30 all. Rafa had a look.
14-15.
A pickup from Francis to keep the ball low. But Rafa's so quick off the mark to get up to that, and then hits inside out. Moving to his right.
Brutal shot. You can't get too close to the net on those with a forehand like Rafa's too, because you're scared he could tag you.
Oh.
Pressure point now on Tiafoe's serve at deuce.
Sock was almost too close to the net. He's looking to see where he was going to hit the ball. Hitting his hit. See, you see him looking.
Yeah.
Come on.
Sounds like, really? Was it something I said?
Well, Team World had a break point in the last service game, Federer Nadal, but now this break point is also a set point.
Advantage, Team Europe.
There's a reason every Odyssey is named after the Odyssey. Because the world's most famous story isn't about staying put. It's about being there. So for those who want a story to tell, we have a world full of places to start.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now there's Skyrizi. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
Talk to your dermatologist about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Bravo!
For buying a treadmill?
You use the Quicksilver card from Capital One. It's simple, with no annual fee and unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase everywhere. That makes you the hero of every purchase.
Yeah.
And heroes don't take the stairs.
Is this a parachute?
What's in your wallet?
DraftKings sports odds to win the match. At the beginning of the match, favored Federer Nadal. Not going to change. They're still even more favored to take out Sock and Tiafoe. So they did know something given all the intangibles, but still, one more set or win the match tiebreak for Nadal and Federer.
You start. Right.
I can start it again.
John McEnroe said to Sock and Tiafoe, okay, you guys got caught up a little bit in the hoopla. Let's settle down. Let's win this match.
Yeah, I'd say they need to get more balls in play. I would maybe stay back on if Nadal, Federer are serving. I would stay back on the first serve, both guys, and just make them hit more balls. They're going for too much. And not making him earn it.
Riley, what about Jack Sock's 4th set today, given his fitness issues the last couple of years?
Yeah, for sure. That could also be factoring in. He left it all out there against Casper. I'm sure his arms may be a little tired, and this is an emotional match.
Good point. That's the known unknown. How much are the emotions going to affect everybody here? And which way are they going to affect them?
Pam Shriver alongside Riley Opelka, Martina Navratilova. We're playing a little mixed doubles and having a great
maybe.
time watching this historic end of Federer's career.
I wouldn't have minded playing mixed with Riley, because when he's serving, I don't even have to be on the court. Smart play there, right at Francis. It's much easier to volley when you're moving to the ball. When it's coming at you, you first have to decide to hit a forehand or backhand, just like a body serve. And then, of course, you don't have that much time to think about it, and you have to create still some pace when you're moving away from the ball. So, hitting right at the person at the net, good play.
That's why some of the best doubles players have the best backhand volleys in the world, because they're so good at just always taking the backhand volley, as you've done better than almost anybody.
Thanks. Yeah, it's much easier to hit the body backhand than the body forehand. It's almost like the body starts on the outside of the forehand side. And should still be a backhand volley. Unless it's outside of your body, then it can be a forehand. A good duck by Rafa there.
In the first set, Rafa started serving first, but Rogers feeling comfortable enough. They kept the same sides, and Roger chose to serve first. That's I think, a good move.
Oof, that almost tagged Rafa. He was moving. Rogers like, well left. Wouldn't have been so fun if it hit him.
No.
I just love the laughter and the smiles in this moment.
Let's go.
I saw a clip recently. They did a promo about 10 or 15 years ago for a charity event they were both having to do with, and it took them like 18 takes, 20 takes. They just kept cracking up.
Peace.
Nadal and Federer have also been on winning Davis Cup teams for Spain and Switzerland, respectively.
Francis really needs to tighten up the wrist on the volleys. He's just massaging the ball so much. The forehand didn't have anything on it, and the backhand, he just overdid it. Novak is enjoying himself. No pressure on him in this one.
Point of the match.
Get for service.
Yeah, the forehand to forehand exchange for Francis is pretty good against anybody, but against Rafa, not so good. And also Rafa's hitting inside out from that corner. It's much easier to rip that forehand than for Francis to rip it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That was a clutch serve from Tiafoe. Sock with a put away. Didn't he serve well, Riley, at the U.S. Open, Francis, to get to the semis?
He did. He served brilliant, and I think he managed his emotions better than I've ever seen him do it. He really, he's a crowd pleaser, but he held it in until the match was done.
Great serving. Tough hold. One apiece, second set.
Love, 15, 30, 40. This tournament, bet just $1 on any match, win 100 if a point is won. Plus, play free for thousands with our tournament pools. So download the app, sign up with the promo code, and make it rain.
Nadal to serve for the first time in this second set. Again, they kept the same ends of the court, but changed their order. De Minaur, of course, got the 1 point so far for Team World. That match tiebreak win over Murray. First time, Love 30. Rafa started the match with a double fault, Love 15.
After that double fault, Rafa's pretty much been flawless. I mean, I think that's one of the few unforced errors he's made so far.
Yeah, but it was a forced error because both guys were coming to the net, so he had to go for it and couldn't quite hook it in.
Yeah, that's true.
So there was a positional error. Yeah.
Oh, what a return.
Nobody gets that ball back. That was a bullet right at the feet of Nadal. 3 great points.
Came back with interest.
See where Nadal is. He's 3 feet inside the baseline. Has to back up for that shot. No chance.
Did Nadal see Tiafoe go early, or was he going there anyway?
I think he saw him go. He was just not anywhere near that court. When the ball is hit to the forehand, you have to kind of hold your ground first before you go. He left way too early. Rafa saw him. There was an opening there, even if he doesn't move. I thought it was out.
Well, challenge coming up. We'll see. His expressions are amazing.
His eyebrows should have their own Instagram account.
It clipped it.
Caught the line. Well done. Thought that was out. All right, one more break point.
Little conference here, Riley. Where do you think the serve's going to go?
I think body. It's the safest, most high percentage.
Yep. Body and air more on the side of the backhand than the forehand, right?
Yep.
It's going wide.
It's a good chance Sock finds a forehand here.
You think?
third chance. You're right. Sock with the forehand return. Team World up a break.
When safe drivers save for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a big deal.
Did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance with USAA Safe Pilot. Get a quote today.
Here's Liz, whose bladder leaks drop in uninvited. But instead of period pads, she brought Poise Ultra Thin, so she can bounce on with clean, dry, fresh protection from Poise.
Sorry, Mom. It's amazing what you can build on AWS. Imagine creating cool stuff that can make ordering tacos a breeze and let you watch every shot from every player anywhere you want. Learn about investing in the coolest companies and watch your favorite team from the other side of the world. Just imagine what they can do when I'm in charge.
First point. Casper Ruud there in the middle. He started off this day with a win. A little more relaxed now than when he played his singles. And that was against Jack Sock, who's playing his fourth set of the day.
Oh, he caught the line. Francis is debating whether he'll challenge. No, he won't.
All right, the time to break is right after you lose serve. Love 30. When you play that deuce side, you have love 30. You want to so much offer to your partner a love 40.
I was thinking earlier, Francis needs to start moving a little bit more, allowing Federer to swing freely on the backhand return. He went that time, but did too much of a spike volley rather than a hard volley. And again, that comes from his wrist. It's kind of too loose when he's hitting those volleys. So 2 break points right back for the Fedal.
Rafa's actually the one that seems a little tighter than Roger right now.
Yeah. It's a tough, I mean, that shows how special Roger is too. If you're making Rafa nervous in a doubles match, it's your partner, it's just crazy.
Another break point here.
Jack Sock.
Everything's funny with these guys.
Well, it's like a lot of broken plays in doubles, and you have to be able to react. And these guys haven't played enough doubles. Francis changes his mind. Okay, great adjustment there from Jack. And now Roger takes the ball from Rafa. He got there first.
Look at that little look.
I was like, you took my forehand away from me.
Look at Mary Jo.
There's a couple memes right there.
So much suffering.
Deuce.
Over 1 point in doubles. That was a break point, so it was massive.
Got another break chance here.
Advantage, Team Europe.
Oh.
Deuce.
Roger got what he wanted. The ball was bouncing so high, he had to jump up to try to get up and over it. Still couldn't do it. Ball coming off the top of his racket.
Great combination from Team World there.
That drop shot was the right shot to hit. The first one, Francis is too predictable. You saw Roger was taking off before Francis ever hit the ball. But this one, the right shot, since Roger has to cover the middle. Nicely done.
Survived by Team World. They keep the break advantage. 3-1, second set.
And Team World lead 3-1.
See how much better Sock Tiafoe are returning in this set. That's what I said. They need to get more balls into play. And they're doing just that. Bit of an escape in that game, but they'll take it.
Almost. With ball kids in the way, the net post, the umpire's chair.
Love 15.
Just couldn't get there quite fast enough. Space was there, but he couldn't get on the outside of the ball. That would have brought the house down. If that gone in. Great rally.
Francis is a piece of work. They said yours there. They should have done that with that forehand on the break point in the middle.
15-all.
Like how Roger can just serve right when someone's screaming his name at the top of their lungs.
Wow, that's some strong wrist there from Francis as he's taking that ball on the rise, moving forward, just flicks it right down the line.
Riley, it seems like Francis and Jack have really responded to Johnny Mac's little pep talk after the first set.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Mac is a competitor, that's for sure, and he doesn't want to lose anymore. Mac's been so important. I mean, last year just was my first year playing. I mean, we had a team dinner, I remember, and he sat us down saying this environment is unlike anything you'll ever play in, and you know, the first couple of games are going to be brutal, and we got to weather the storm. And he does a good job of understanding the importance of this event.
John McEnroe, most successful Davis Cup player for the United States. Played a 6-hour match one time against Wilander.
Heck of a second serve there under pressure for Federer. 30 all. Yeah, Mac was such a team player. He loved playing Davis Cup. You and I, we loved playing Fed Cup, not Billie Jean King Cup. Would have liked to have played it more. Good defense.
Still a break advantage to Team World.
Look at that preacher. Hey, let me help you. Thanks, Tony. Doing this stuff. You better dig in. So the greatest mom in the world.
Wasn't me. You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
Now on FanDuel, get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. Yes, you jammed in the jam-packed sports bar. You stuck at an awkward family dinner. You waiting for your groceries to be bagged. And yes, even you who got destroyed at cornhole in front of all your friends. Now get up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. That's why America's #1 sportsbook is the best place to bet on the NFL. FanDuel. Make every moment more. You've already put a parlay on this game with the life parlay you placed to make it here. You bet you wouldn't burn breakfast. You bet your lucky jersey wouldn't shrink. And you bet on your driver's questionable detours and sense of direction. But if just one bet goes south, Football Sunday becomes Football No Fun Day. But with FanDuel, you'll still get up to $1,000 back in free bets if your first bet doesn't win. So bet on America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel, and make every moment more.
First point.
Lock 15.
Tell you, the past month, we've seen some outstanding atmosphere, some of the best ever. Serena, 3 matches at the U.S. Open as we said goodbye to her, and now this.
That's as good as it gets.
Yeah.
A very smart play there from Francis, that little chip down the line. That second one was easy. There's that exchange, forehand to forehand. Rafa wins that more often than not.
15-30.
And a lot harder on the server since the first 8 straight holds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Continues. 2 more break chances to get back on serve. foul shot on Francis, and now it's game. The break back.
Team Europe, new balls, please.
Let's see if we can pick it up in the replay. It was that one.
What was wrong with it?
3 games on.
It was like a trap. So in other words, the ball was on the ground.
Oh, I think
he
hit his
hit it
racket
again.
twice.
He hit it again, yeah.
Good call by Mohammed.
Yeah, I didn't see him
I
hit
didn't
it
see
again.
it.
It's a double hit, but it's like a delayed double hit.
If it's unintentional, it's good. It's still, you could play it. Well, see, Johnny's asking. Let's listen.
From watching that, it went up. It's tough to see in that moment. I saw
No,
it. I
it
called
did not hit the ground. He hit it twice with his racket.
No, I call it
hit the ground, it would have bounced on one side and spun again.
I call it straight away.
No, I know what you did. It's real. I know what you did, but I'm saying, if it did bounce on my side, it would have spun again. It gets popped up.
That's how I saw it.
So I think Mohamed Layani did call it. That. Let's see.
3 games on.
No, it's just hit his racket twice, but it went off the ground fine.
Well, we'll remember that. Because obviously, if it was the double hit, it was all one intentional motion, so that's not the foul shot.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he's right.
Yeah, that angle shows something.
Yeah. Could be wrong.
It's 3-all. Back on serve.
Mac is still trying to figure it out.
Cannot be serious.
He's still thinking about that ball through the net.
Actually, there have been a couple of crazy ones,
Quirky
right?
plays, yeah.
You know, as quick as things happen, especially in doubles, the video replay beckons as the next technology to come into tennis. What do you think about that change of direction to the net person? Should Rafa just keep it back cross court?
Yeah, that would have been easier. I think he just thought that maybe Tiafoe was moving, but very tricky shot.
Roger stretching that left leg out.
And 13-15.
It's getting more serious, isn't it?
Yes.
The game faces are back on.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Team merge and the court left for sideline. Boys call in.
I thought that was.
Stop the 10 from here.
Yeah, it was.
That one, yes. That one, yes, from here. From here, it looks like it's catching. 14-15.
Jack's like, sure you can see that far. Started way too high on that one, Roger did.
And 40-30. Team World have 2 challenges.
Overall, though, the quality from Federer, given the 14 months off and the knee surgery, has been unbelievable.
Amazing. Playing doubles is more difficult than singles. You don't get into a rhythm, and he's done very well, needless to say. You don't have to move that much, but the racket work has to be there, and the reflexes have been there for sure. Easier to come back when you have really such good technique that there's nothing to really go wrong.
Yeah. Serena was a perfect example.
All right. Life on serve, 4-3, 2 games away from a win.
Dehydrated hair? Hyaluronic acid for your hair.
New Elvive Hyaluron Plump by L'Oreal Paris. With hyaluronic acid to lock in moisture and hydrate for up to 72 hours. Elvive Hyaluron Plump from L'Oreal Paris.
We're worth it.
Thank you, Nature Made, for seeing that life is a little chaotic and creating new targeted blends to help. So when our sleep, stress, and immune health are thrown off, new Nature Made Well blends can help us find balance.
With United Healthcare, access to quality healthcare may be closer than you think. You'll find coverage solutions for virtually any budget, no matter where life takes you, with United Healthcare. So access to care may be closer than you think when you choose United Healthcare. Learn more at uhc.com.
Nice hit there from Francis, but to the good for them, 15 love.
15 love. And 13 love.
It's been a while since a love service hold.
Good serving from Jack, mixing it up, the pace, the spin, and the location. Hard to get a rhythm that way. So he comes with the bigger one, right at Roger.
And 40-15.
Second set. Federer, the first man to reach 20 singles majors. He's now been passed by both Nadal and Djokovic. But Martina, that was a number I don't think we'd ever thought we'd see in the men's game.
Imagine if one of those guys wasn't born, how many would they have? If there was just 2 of them, not 3 of them, dividing basically 60 majors or plus between them the last 15 years. It's astonishing.
30 love.
Rafa did with that forehand. I think he changed his mind about 3 times on that last shot.
Yeah.
13-15.
Well, I think he almost got hit there.
Great pickup. Oh, yeah, definitely change of mind. Could could have really hurt somebody with that forehand. He's like, what was I thinking? Talk about another busted play.
Riley, have you been surprised at the high quality from Federer and Nadal?
Yeah, I mean, Federer's been sharp, as you can imagine, and Rafa's been flawless, I think. Like Martinez said, it's hard. I mean, doubles, you don't get rhythm.
30 love to 30 all.
Well, that serve from Roger was so bad, it was good. It was so short that Francis couldn't get anything on the ball.
Depending on what happens here, this could be Federer's last full service game of his career. Of course, if they split sets, we've got the match tiebreak, but we're getting close to the end.
Either way.
Still as accurate as ever. 2 lines in a row, easy power.
Federer holds serve again, 5-4.
When safe drivers save for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a big deal.
Did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance with USAA Safe Pilot. Get a quote today.
To pivot. Work bye. Vacation high. Book with Priceline. Because when you save more, you can no way more. No way.
No way. No way. No way.
No way. Priceline. Every trip is a big deal.
I think we went too high.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Hiring is step one when it comes to our growth. We can't open a new shop or a new location without the right people in place. I couldn't keep up until I found ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps us get out there quickly and get us qualified candidates quickly. They sent us applicants that matched what I was looking for. I've hired for every role: entry-level technicians, service advisors, store managers. ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill.
ZipRecruiter, rated the #1 hiring site. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/tennis.
Serving to stay in the match. Coming up next on Tennis Channel, the Roger Federer tribute on court, the O2 Arena, regardless of the outcome of this match, obviously. And then Tennis Channel Live, led by Steve Weissman, Andy Martina, and Riley. There's a chance that Federer's career could end with 2 straight tiebreaks if this gets to 6-all. And then Team World wins the set.
Oh, no. Match tiebreak.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not there yet, though.
13-15.
I wonder what's going on through Roger's head right now. You know, he's got to be fighting so hard to just think about the moment rather than going big.
Federer and Nadal, 2 points from the win in straight sets.
Et 30.
Would have been nasty. So hard to figure out who to cheer for. Like, I want this to go longer. I want Roger to win his last match. I want Team World to win a point. Pulling for the other Americans.
You sound
confused.
You are confused.
I'm in the same position.
The athleticism of Jack Sock in full display there as he goes up for the overhead and deep into the 4th set, plus a match tiebreak that he's played today.
Let's see how Jack is following that ball. When he hit the backhand, he moved to his right. Perfect position for that overhead.
Riley, can Jack Sock get back to the top 10, or does he have the work ethic to do it?
Yeah, I mean, skill set wise, he's off the charts. You know, it's just a matter of how his body holds up. He's had health issues that he's kind of kept quiet. I think he's dealt with some injuries that he's kept under the table.
Yeah, I think the work ethic has been there for the last couple of years. Just the body's not cooperating.
Yeah.
Federer's kept, actually Nadal, Federer, they've all had to keep injuries close to the vest, don't you? Great return from Tiafoe, love 15.
What's interesting about Roger, even from my perspective, I'm guilty of saying, oh, he just makes it look so easy, everything's so natural. But as I, got on tour and saw him, his work ethic is off the charts. I mean, the training and the amount he suffers, I see him in the gym, is unbelievable.
Love 15, second serve.
Great reflex there from Francis, and now Team Europe is in trouble on Rafa's serve.
Love 30.
Just a great get here, just to make him hit one more ball. Francis benefiting from that U.S. Open semifinal run in this match, putting up with the pressure. Triple break point.
15-14.
It's a longer conference than usual. 2 more break points.
Slight miss hit from Francis. Just missed the sideline. Well, let's see if Rafa goes down the middle here again to the forehand of Jack Sock, which he did at left 40. John can't believe it, just missed. Oy. What are you thinking, wide?
I think he's gonna go wide, yeah.
Oh, Jack. Wow. There are misses and then there are misses. That was a break point. Massive opportunity.
So from love 40, 3 break points have been fought off. A lot of thoughtful tactics going on between these two friends.
Oh, like a regular conference there, like a board meeting. Come on. They're not too competitive.
No.
Francis has missed a couple of returns just by a little bit.
Teamwork change the call. Yes, side, ball is called out.
He missed 2 returns by a grand total of about 2 inches.
That's tennis.
Yeah.
The ball stands.
Fine margins in this business.
Advantage Team Europe. Team World has no challenge to make.
That's just nasty. Even if you're there to get it, the ball is dipping so fast under your feet. Great forehand from Sock. I saw that toss was so low. I had no chance to get over the net. One more break point.
It's part of what
team world here.
Part of what pressure can do to you. Can make your toss hand go off.
Yep.
Even the greatest ever.
Team World.
Fourth chance to break in the game. There's Mirka. They're going to have a ceremony after this match.
Use.
Well, as usual, when the ball's up in the air, Federer makes you pay. One of the best overheads of all time.
advantage. Team World.
Well, Tiafoe missed a couple of returns earlier by a combination of about an inch. He made that one, and another break chance, the 5th. Boy, for the volleyer, that Rafa forehand is dipping so quickly.
They're so fast, and he hits right into the spot where Francis has to move to the ball, and he's late. See, he was leaning to his right. He's just a little late getting there. It's almost Rafa's baiting you to go to the ball, and he won that bait.
What a point. Ten-minute game, 6th break point coming up.
This ball needed to go through the middle. Too much of an angle. Great stuff from everyone. The tale of two benches.
There's the first smile in a while.
I think both of these guys can't believe how much this means to them, you know, just playing a doubles match, right? This is not just another doubles match.
We'll never see another doubles match like this ever again.
No.
Put that in your pocket.
Yeah, don't throw that one back. So Roger wincing when he was bent over. He's like, serve the ball already, Rafa. You're killing me. This is a good catch, apparently. Yep.
After all those break points, a 2nd game point.
There's Mirka. She's a fan.
Team Yolo.
Grande, Rafa, vamos. Come on, guys.
Dehydrated hair?
Hyaluronic acid for your hair.
New Elvive Hyaluron Plump by L'Oreal Paris. With hyaluronic acid to lock in moisture and hydrate for up to 72 hours. Elvive Hyaluron Plump from L'Oreal Paris.
We're worth it.
I'll pick this one up. I earn 3% cash back on dining, including takeout with Chase Freedom Unlimited. So, it's not a problem at all. You guys aren't gonna give me the fake bill fight?
Come on, Kev. You're earning 3% cash back.
Humor me.
Where is my wallet? Where is my wallet? When I gave it to you. What is this? Oh, nope, that's not it either.
No, stop. I insist. That was good, though.
Earn big time with Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what's yours.
Psoriatic arthritis made my joints stiff, swollen,
painful.
Emerge Tremfyant. Tremfya is approved to help reduce joint symptoms in adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Some patients even felt less fatigued.
Serious allergic reactions may occur. Tremfya may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, or if you had a vaccine or plan to.
Emerge Tremfyant with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Jack Sock with an ace after the disappointment of losing a bucket full of break points. Instead of serving for the second set, serving to stay in it.
Yep.
Three generations of Roger Federer's family waiting courtside.
15-all.
Is this the last game of his career?
I sure hope so, because they want to see him win this last match. Just
30-15.
sentimental win, that's for sure.
Roger Federer's won both his 2 points. And you know, Rafa wants to give him a match point right here.
At 40-30.
Francis is too passive other than that. Roger's playing a great game, and Rafa's feeling the nerves.
You could see Nadal put one finger up. Just one point.
He's bound for it. It's just a numbers game at this point.
Yep.
I like his chances.
Advantage, Team World.
That was a half-inch from missing and giving Nadal and Federer a match point.
I can't lip read in Spanish. I wish I could.
All right, so we'll have a tiebreak, 1-7, win by 2. If Federer and Nadal wins it, it's over. Sock Tiafoe win it, we'll have a break, and then a match tiebreak to decide this encounter.
Each team
We're down to the
receives
last 2 games or
additional
1 game of Roger Federer's career.
first service.
Well, the way Roger's been returning in these last couple of games, I like Team Europe's chances.
Crowd letting Mohamed Layani know what they thought about that neck cord call.
Wow.
1-0 Team World.
Francis has really come up with some huge returns. That's a huge return there.
This is all about the net cord call on the first point. Crowd thought it was an ace. And you can tell Rafa's feeling the pressure, even more so than Federer.
Yeah, his levels dropped noticeably for the last 5 minutes.
I mean, it's the emotions of not wanting to let Roger down.
You could see it. You could read his face. I can't believe I'm this nervous. I can't believe I can't play my best tennis. Because it's so much different when you're playing for somebody else. This is all about Roger as well. It should be, and Rafa's feeling it.
It's midnight in London. Roger Federer's career is going to last one more day.
Team World. Fox. Team Europe change the court, right service line. It's gone out.
It's tough to challenge between first and second serves. So disrupting of the rhythm.
Call stand, second service.
Rafa's getting annoyed at himself at how nervous he feels. Wants it so badly. Definitely more pressure on him in this match than anybody on the court.
That might feel better for Rafa to have really clocked a couple of shots.
Well, he's got a specific target. He definitely, they're both hitting much more at the net to Francis Tiafoe, as his ball is not as good as you see the Nadal, Federer family looking on. So he's got a target, so then that makes it easier to just go for it. You don't have any doubts.
Change ends. Sock Tiafoe up 4-2. Tell you, Roger Federer's, actually, I think his play has gotten better. Stayed so solid throughout. Such an emotional match.
I think he cares less about winning this last match than Nadal, because it's like on Nadal's shoulders, so the pressure is just so different for both of these guys.
It's really a unique situation I've never really seen before.
And they've never been in it, so it's like it's all new for everybody, which is amazing.
Sock with one more serve.
Still a long way to go for Team World.
Inching closer to a match tiebreak to decide this match and to end Roger Federer's career. Four set points.
In a very quiet arena right now.
And second set, Team World.
Okay, they'll have a little break, and on the other side of the break, a match tiebreak to decide this.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to have a dedicated Fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture. This is what it's like to have a comprehensive wealth plan with tax-smart investing strategies designed to help you keep more of what you earn and set aside more for things like healthcare or whatever comes down the road. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
Age-related macular degeneration may lead to severe vision loss, and if you're taking a multivitamin alone, you may be missing a critical piece. PreserVision. PreserVision AREDS 2 contains the only clinically proven nutrient formula recommended by the National Eye Institute to help reduce the risk of moderate to advanced AMD progression.
PreserVision is backed by 20 years of clinical studies.
And it's from the eye experts at Bausch & Lomb.
So ask your doctor about adding PreserVision and fill in a missing piece of your plan.
Like I did with PreserVision.
Mass General Brigham. When you need some of the brightest minds in medicine, this is a leading healthcare system with 5 nationally ranked hospitals, including 2 world-renowned academic medical centers. In Boston, where biotech innovates daily, and our doctors teach at Harvard Medical School, and the physicians doing the world-changing research are the ones providing care. There's only one Mass General Brigham.
One more game in the great Roger Federer's career. 10-point match tiebreak alongside Rafa Nadal, friend, rival of almost 20 years.
Match tiebreak, Team World to serve.
If I was a coach for either one of these teams, I would tell them to do exactly that. Go at the person at the net. If they're not expecting it. Takes the nerves out.
And 2-0, Team Europe.
Better play from Rafa to start this match tiebreak.
And 3-0, Team Europe. And 3-1, Team Europe. And 3-2, Team Europe.
Wow, 3 points in a row to start off to Federer, Nadal. Sock and Tiafoe responding well with the next three.
No, it was him.
The long format tiebreak makes it a little bit easier to get the nerves out, but still starting to feel it now as it gets a little bit deeper. And again, going right at the person at the net.
That's the prediction on the plot.
Well, the Americans aren't going to make it easy on this team. They have to earn it. Mirka taking a selfie?
No, but I think she just took one of Severin Luthi. She had a smile on her face. That's what Jack Sock does in doubles.
OMG. What a shot. I can't believe it.
That might be one of the craziest shots I've seen.
Team World.
That hit the frame?
And Francis was screening him. How could he even see that? Amazing.
Oh, that's another unbelievable point. Jack Sock is showing why he's been one of the great doubles players in the last 10 years.
5-4.
Two spectacular shots that Jack has hit, and the collective heart rate in this arena is going way up.
Split the middle perfectly.
And 5-4.
Remember, this tiebreak is first to 10. It's not the 7-point tiebreak, it's the match tiebreak. The last game of Roger Federer's career.
6-5, Team Europe. Net for service.
Change ends again. Who from the bench is going to say something now?
You just knew it was going to be close. It wasn't going to be easy. So many emotions.
Let's go. Let's go with the energy. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on.
I think it's safe to say nobody has left this arena. And my heart is pounding.
Team World change the call. Left center service line, ball is called
I
forward.
think it was just out. It was kind of inching towards that sideline, but it did not hit it.
It's a tough second serve here.
Second service.
Second serve on the line.
A 7-6 Team World. Team World have 2 challenges remaining. 7-all.
Mile an hour. That hurts. The scoreline hurts more.
It's a fair hit. Just an unfortunate hit.
Unbelievable return.
Someone will have a match point after this one, and it'll be a career point for Roger Federer.
8-all. €18.
They'll change ends again.
I nearly fell out of my chair on that one. Oh my goodness. It's too good.
Are you serious? How slow is this movement? I have to see the replay. This was replay or not in slow motion? No. Good serve. Initial, don't worry. I stumbled and everything. Let's go.
He has not lost his sense of humor. Roger Federer.
Roger's very funny. Loves to make people laugh. And he can poke fun at himself.
Match point now for Team World.
Appreciate you. Appreciate everything that you got going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, we are going to hear from Roger Federer here very soon, but before we get to that, there is a very special video for Roger and for all of us to enjoy.
When you have a vision of being a champion, you see yourself winning one tournament or maybe becoming world number one, but not many, many times in a row and staying there for as long as I did. I love my career. Of course, you're sad in the very moment when you realize, okay, this is the end.
Oh, yes! A moment of magic from Federer.
You know, he has always performed at such a high level, and he served as a great inspiration to me and to so many other players. One of the biggest athletes in the history of sport, really.
Everything for the sport. I mean, he's a Mount Rushmore dude. You say his name, you say Tiger, MJ, you say LeBron, Tom Brady. I mean, he's that kind of guy, and with the grace he did it with, I think people are gonna know him more for the person he is, more than what he did.
Beautifully done. What a strike. A little bit of subtle excellence from Federer.
Baryshnikov on the tennis court. The most beautiful player I've ever seen play tennis. Total class act. Loved the game more than perhaps anyone else I've ever seen play tennis.
I wish I could do the same thing with a tennis racket like he did for so many years.
Gorgeous. There's something about the way that Roger communicates to us through tennis.
We'll miss the elegance, the classic play, the sportsmanship, just the ease that he played the game with.
Oh, there's that oil painting of a backhand. That is so synonymous with Roger Federer.
He's a very funny and goofy guy, and I do enjoy being around him so much. I think I would never get bored of him.
Many people think it's like just a Swiss watch, you know, like perfection and serious and everything, but no, behind the scenes he's very funny.
He was the most complete player I ever played against and I've ever seen.
He's always gave so much back to the fans, to his fans, but to the fans of tennis in general.
Too big, too strong, too fast, and simply too good in the end.
All the things that we share together on court, all these special moments, I will not have this feeling again for the rest of my life. It's something that it's in some way it's painful, but I just wish him all the very best.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to hear from Roger Federer? I think so. Roger, please come out. It's going to be good, buddy. It's going to be good, Roger, I promise. Roger, you've had so many match days in your life, thousands of them, but this one had to be unlike any other. What's today been like to be in your shoes, to be out here on this court with Rafa especially?
We'll get through this somehow, will we? Right? Look, it's been a wonderful day. I told the guys I'm happy. I'm not sad. So it feels great to be here. And I enjoyed tying my shoes one more time, and everything was the last time. And funny enough, with all the matches and having the guys and being here, fans, family, friends, didn't feel the stress so much, even though I did think something was going to go, pop a calf or block a back or something in the match. So I am so happy I made it through, and the match was great. I couldn't be happier, so it's been wonderful. And of course, playing with Rafa on the same team and having the guys, everybody here, all the legends. Rocket, Edberg, Stefan, thank you.
Yeah, you've created so much history in this sport. You've really done so much, and so much of it has happened, and it's beautiful that it's happened with guys that are on the bench with you here. How special is it to have not just Rafa, Andy, and Novak? You guys have all been so important to the sport, and for this special night for you, they're here with you wearing the same uniform. That's got to be pretty sweet.
It is amazing. It really is. I didn't want it to feel lonely out there. I felt lonely for a second when they told me to go out, or you wanted me to come out one more time, and it felt great. But to be saying goodbye in a team, I always felt I was a team player at heart. Singles doesn't really do that a whole lot, but I've had a team, you know, that traveled with me for around the world. It's been amazing with them. So thanks to everybody who made it work for so many years. And then, of course, being on the team with Andy, Thomas, Novak, Matteo, Cam, Stefanos, Rafa, and Casper, and also all the other teams. You guys are unbelievable. It's been a pleasure playing all these Laver Cups, and it feels, and it does feel like a celebration to me. I wanted to feel like this at the end, and it's exactly what I hoped for. So thank you.
It's been an amazing ride. It's been incredible to watch this journey that you've been on. It started as a boy playing tennis. You turned into a junior champion, then a world champion, and then you became a sporting icon. What has that journey been like for you?
It was never supposed to be that way. It's just happy to play tennis and spend time with my friends, really. And it didn't end here, so it's been a perfect journey. I would do it all over again. It's been great. It's been so much fun. It's been amazing. Thank you, everybody. I've had so many people cheer me on, and you guys here tonight means the world.
You've always had the fans. Wherever you go, you've always been the home team. And Roger, it's your name on the trophies. It's your name all across the record books. But you didn't do it by yourself. You had a great team behind you all the way. You had your family behind you all the way. How much did their support help you get right here?
Yeah, I mean, we have to go there.
No, I've got more questions.
No.
We can move on.
It's okay. I've done okay so far, I feel at least. I'm at least able to talk. In my vision, I was never able to talk, so I'm doing way better. And everybody's here tonight from my family, so it's great. We've had so much fun over the last 13 years, ever since. Yeah, everybody's here, the girls, the boys. My wife's been so supportive, and she could have stopped me long time ago, but she didn't. She kept me going and allowed me to play, so it's amazing. Thank you. And then, I don't know, I find that always funny. We always blame my mom for everything, because without her, I wouldn't be here, of course. So thanks to my parents, you've been amazing. Thank you. And just everybody. Too many people to thank. It's just been incredible. My God. Fantastic night. Thank you, everybody.
Roger, you've done so much. We've loved watching every minute of it. You're 41. You've got a lot of open road with your family and all of your adventures. Stay in touch. We're going to miss you. Ladies and gentlemen, Roger Federer.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Love you all. It's been an amazing journey. Thank you, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, to celebrate the amazing career of Roger Federer, please welcome award-winning artist Ellie Goulding performing Still Falling for You.
Well, we knew it was going to be emotional, but I love some of the words from Roger Federer. I'm happy, I'm not sad. It feels just like a celebration. This is exactly what I wanted to feel. The perfect journey. The order of play started this morning, but it was really all come down to that fourth match. To see Federer and Nadal one more time on the tennis court together. They had a match point, but it didn't matter. It was the last game of Federer's career anyway. Sock and Tiafoe won it 11-9 in the match tiebreak. More importantly for Team World in the bigger picture, for the first time, they're at 2 matches apiece after day 1. But Roger Federer, on behalf of all of us who've ever played this sport of tennis, thank you so much for giving to us both on and off the court, for somehow getting through such a difficult farewell. Well done.
How exactly do we measure greatness? By the number of titles? The number of Grand Slams? Perhaps. But there are certain things that numbers can't convey. The beauty he instilled in the discipline, enriching and perfecting his game year after year. His grace and elegance on and off the court, which made him one of the most revered athletes of our time. Numbers will never fully encompass the extent of his legend, continually growing, nor the breadth of his legacy, perpetually inspiring. For his is a greatness that can never be measured.
At the Laver Cup presented by Allstate, it is a day that many hoped would never happen. The farewell for Roger Federer, playing his final professional match. A career that spanned nearly a quarter century, with more than 1,200 wins, 103 titles, and 20 majors, coming to its competitive conclusion tonight. And doing so alongside his biggest rival, Rafael Nadal. We will be celebrating the greatness that is Roger Federer all show and all weekend. This is how it started. Roger and Rafa playing doubles together for the second time. Did so at the Laver Cup in 2017. The O2 Arena in London, a place where Roger Federer has won more than 10% of his entire matches. And then in the end, Losing in a match tiebreak to Team World, the emotions pouring out for Roger Federer as we welcome you into our studios in Santa Monica, California. Tennis Channel once again proud to be the exclusive home of the Laver Cup. What a night, what a moment. Steve Weissman alongside Hall of Famer Martina Navratilova. We've got current top 40 ATP player Riley Opelka with us, and the Hall of Famer Andy Roddick as well. The remarkable career of Roger Federer with one final night of resplendence. A lot to get to here. We want to get your thoughts on what happened tonight. I'll start with you, Martina. What did you think of that final match?
I'm still reeling because when it was over, you know, Roger was so close to winning it, and all of a sudden it's done. And then he starts crying, and then Rafa's crying. I'm like, we're all crying. The emotions were just too much. Rafa couldn't handle it. And, you know, he wanted it so much for Roger, but, you know, it's not about tonight. It's about the appreciation that he got from the crowd, from his peers. I think that perhaps means more than anything in the world, and he had his whole family there. It's just such a wide berth of emotions that it's really hard to keep thinking about what I need to actually hit the ball. So Roger did a great job with that tonight.
A celebration for Roger Federer. Last year, you were playing in the Laver Cup. And then this year, you're calling Roger Federer's final match. What do you think of it?
I mean, it's an honor. Growing up, you turn on the Tennis Channel, and he was on every big match. He just did, the way he had handled his career on and off the court is just phenomenal. He's the perfect role model for anyone and everyone. And tonight showed it, and like I said, the whole world stopped for Roger's last match, and that not many people in the world have that ability to do that.
Andy, Roger said he would have liked for you to be in London. Obviously, you played so many times, had so many emotional moments with Roger Federer. What are your thoughts?
It's tough to put into words, Steve. Honestly, I absolutely love and respect Roger Federer. I don't say that about many people that ruined my life for a decade. He's just the epitome of class. You know, it's easy to see the sadness. It's easy to hear, you know, in people's voices, and you can see the tears. But what also just stood out was the absolute respect that his peers were giving him, that he has commanded, and not in a way where it's like, you will give me respect. It's been earned over time. On the court, yes, but in the locker room, right? Things as little as picking up your stuff when you leave, thanking the locker room attendants when you're done at a tournament, the things that he does when no one's watching, tipping well for the people that have taken care of you for 2 weeks in Melbourne. All of those things are almost more impressive than the actual title count, of which there are many. But for me, it's what he does when no one's watching that will be his legacy.
Just a champion on and off the court. Let's take you through the final match for Roger Federer, playing for the first time in 14 months, teaming up with his longtime rival and Fred. The bromance is so strong. Rafa Nadal taking on Jack Sock, Frances Tiafoe. Team Fedal. They met 40 times in singles, 9 in major finals, Andy, playing together for the second time.
Yeah, and this was great to see them working together. Their camaraderie is on full display. This was one of the weirder things I've ever seen, hitting the ball through that hole. You know, only Roger Federer has accuracy like that, Steve. I'll tell you that much. You know, so it's absolute great to see him in full flow. The rest of us kind of get stiff and look weird when we get older. He still looked fluid, still looked like he was moving, still like he was enjoying it. Serve probably wasn't what it used to be, maybe because of the knee, but man, this was fun to see him in, like, still has the hands, as Martina mentioned during the broadcast. The quick reflexes, they were all there. The spot serving, obviously Frances got a hold of that one. And, you know, credit to Frances and Jack. It's never easy being the person who's trying to shoot